What is going on, everybody? We're back on it. Hunter x Hunter chapter 361 titled Withdrawal. I have some follow-up questions. You guys answered my questions, so I have some questions to those answers. You guys left questions on episode 360 where we left off with kind of the Nen Beast and like the confusion and who does what and all that kind of stuff. Are some of the higher up princes, the ones that are kind of a little bit stronger, well-versed in Nen and their abilities, are they aware of the Nen Beast? You know, are they able to kind of... Basically what I'm saying is there any way for the princes to be aware of their beast? Can they even see their beast? Because clearly some of these other hunters can see it. Kurapika, Bisky, some of the others in the room. So it can be seen. Can it not be seen to the actual person it's, you know, coming from? And then with that, is there a way to work with the Nen Beast? Could you make it stronger? Could you somehow weave it in with your already Nen ability that you have? Basically, is there any way to kind of control, work with, strengthen, get rid of if you wanted? Because I don't know what everybody's ability is here, but maybe them getting their energy sapped / making, which you guys let me know, kind of the only drawback so far that I know of is that they get tired. Is that the only kind of drawback? Because maybe that really hinders your ability, so maybe that's something you'd want to get rid of. And can you get rid of it? Can you make it stronger? Can you work with it? Can it enhance your abilities? Are there any other drawbacks? And then do the Nen Beast have separate abilities from just being a Nen Beast, or that's all they are? It's just like a ball of Nen and they're just kind of swinging, acting on their own. Or do these Nen Beasts have it, like, can the Nen Beast manipulate? Can they conjure things? Can they transmute? So are they a Nen Beast that then have abilities? You guys will clarify that for me. And you guys also let me know that Wobble is actually a girl, so hopefully we won't make that that mistake again. But yeah, if you guys are able to get 100 likes on this video, we'll have 2 episodes coming up next week. So this week we'll just have the one because we weren't able to get it on the last video. But if this video is able to get 100 likes, next week we'll have 362 and 363. I've also switched websites. I had a bunch of people tell me the current website I was using after 360 no longer had official translations. So we're using a different website here. Taking notes on the phone, and we'll go from there. So let's go ahead and get into it. Chapter 361, titled Withdrawal. Let's do it. Oh yeah, we left off with him kind of being basically controlled. Kurapika with the chain wielding. Alright, grabs him, disarms him, puts his ass down. That was quick. Bill, the 3 ways we were discussing. Is S needed to escape the ship? Why am I not remembering this part? The 3 ways they were discussing ways to get off the like if shit hit the fan and they just needed to dip, slide, and ride. Did I miss that? Maybe I did. Curtin was the one we needed. I'm guessing Curtin was one of the ones that S killed because I don't know how to say his name. He could transform into a ship or car capable of carrying up to 5 passengers, though he required other people's aura too. What is your Nen category and ability? I wasn't free, it made me do it. Haven't we, we've had an ability like this with, the, bodyguard. Kilua's bodyguard, the old lady. Transform into a ship or a car capable of carrying up to 5 passengers. And the only way to kind of make those transformed vehicles move was through... This is almost the exact same. It looks like, though, that this one's able to carry more people. I think the old lady was only able to carry 1 at a time. Interesting. I mean, I'm pretty sure I have that right. I just can't tell you his ability without his consent. It's necessary to avert this crisis quickly. Was your assertion that you would prioritize the prince's and queen's safety a lie? Yeah, I mean, if he's down for the cause, he needs to kind of, you know, help out here. S is an emitter. but his ability is more like a manipulator's. He sends out a Nen ball to capture an insect and control it. I see, that could be useful. So to control it like he's a bug user, or can he only control like, could he control an entire like swarm of ants or bees and have them go after somebody? Can he only control one at a time? He's an emitter, but it's more like a manipulator. So he emits his Nen out, captures the insect, and then controls the insect from there. He can make the insect, fly over here, fly over there, land on this, don't go there, do that. Or, I don't know, I can't see how else that would be used. Let's see. Is this is this going in the heart? Is this what this is? Keep one empty for now. Oh, flashback. What? Why? I approve the idea to have a different ability on each finger's chain, but I feel you're going to use them to fight by yourself. What's wrong with that? If you've got multiple opponents in a Nen battle, you should obviously have numbers on your side, too. That's how synergistic combo attacks can surpass individual power. I'd like to say you'll find out when you fight, but I'm warning you because by then it'll be too late. You're not convinced. So here's a compromise. In the future, when you fight and feel something's lacking, I recommend adding an ability that will compensate that. What do we mean adding? Like, if I feel like I could use a certain ability in a certain moment, I just snap my fingers and do said ability? If I feel like I'm not hitting hard enough, can I just do whatever I need to do and all of a sudden I'm hitting hard enough? If I feel like I could really listen in on what's going on over there, but I don't have an ability for that, now I just make said ability? Or don't mistake your goals for your methods. You're not the type to be satisfied doing it yourself and coming up short. You're someone whose goals are vastly more important than anything else. If you're going to war with A-class bounties, you need allies regardless of how you feel about it. You call them allies, but you want me to gather sacrificial pawns. It won't be like that. You'll find out when you fight side by side. Yes, you were right. Things didn't proceed so simply. But all the more reason to have the power to fight by myself. Yeah, Kurapika would have never made it through York New City without them. Kurapika would have never passed the Hunter exam without them. And yet, reality is never so simple. Thieving index finger steel chain. Okay, hold on now. Thieving index finger steel chain. So he's going to take that ability. What are you? I'm taking S's ability temporarily. By continuing to extract ore with the syringe, I can keep him in a state similar to Zetsu. Now, this taking ability thing, we're going back to the Crollo thing. Can this man now not use his ability? Am I now not able to use Nen at all? I don't know, because it's so vastly different. We've seen certain different applications of, like Hisoka, for example. If Kurapika wanted to use texture surprise, is that just the one thing that Hisoka now is going to be unable to use as texture surprise? Is he not going to be able to? Is he going to be able to use elastic love or any of those type of things, or just texture surprise? How long? Like when we get into the taking ability things, it's so, because it looks like there's no clear answer, because people have flat out told me we don't know about Crollo's ability. Can the user still use it? Can they not use Nen at all? Does it put them in like a Zetsu state to where they can't use it? Can they just not use that specific ability? Like, nobody knows. So now we're here with this. Like, I don't know. If the Nen beasts are parasites that require the host aura, whatever they put in S might also be a parasite. When his aura, its food, is gone, it might leave him alone. What if it doesn't? If he's exposed to malicious Nen during Zetsu, his mind... Yeah, that's true. You can't just leave him out there. You can't take all his Nen and then let the parasite still feed on him, and then, he'll die. The safety of the prince and queen are paramount. It's not wrong. If the risk becomes real, it's valuable information with which to adjust our countermeasures. If I'm defeated next, that's what you'll have to do, Bill. Alright, Bill, you better get ready. Of course, if you fall victim to another Nen beast, I'll do the exact same thing to gain more information. Is this inside? Oh shit, it's inside his ear. So we're seeing it inside his ear. And it just dipped out. Index finger, Emperor Time. Okay, so now we're activating Emperor Time. I guess why are we activating Emperor Time? What's the purpose of Emperor Time at the moment? Why can't I spell? There we go. So it just dipped out of his ear. Now, is it the angle that is drawn? Like, is it gradually bigger? Like, that looks like a small dog running around, or is that just the angle that we're kind of looking at it from? And then, so what is this? We removed, or when I guess Kurapika went Emperor Time, he removed the syringe from S's chest, so he's done extracting Nen. And now he switched to Emperor Time. So is this... What the hell is this shit? It's like airplane dolphin. Is this the... bubble? Emitted Nen bubble that's supposed to capture things? Load taken ability. Loaded, analyzing. Wait, I'm trying to see... Or is this... No. So we loaded Emperor Time. And is this part of Kurapika's ability that is now analyzing the syringed taken ability? And then this is the little Nen beast here that is dip sliding and riding out of there, I think. Oh, okay, so this is Kurapika's. This has nothing to do with the guy, I don't think. Possibly. The ability is called Rear Window Little Eye. A Nen ball is used to capture a small live animal and control it. It does not work on conjured creatures, so I can't take over an enemy ability. Damn. So it has to be real living things. You couldn't take over... Well, he said... Or it's used to capture small things, but I'm just thinking back to like Greed Island. We've seen him conjure those gorillas. For example, if the gorillas were smaller, like the size of, regular monkeys, you wouldn't be able to control those because they're conjured Nen creatures. It has to be real, living, breathing animals to control. That Nen beast, does it control people with a keyword trigger? But if being able to hear the Nen beast is a condition of activation, being able to hear the Nen beast, it won't work on non-users, including the princes. If being able to hear the Nen beast is a condition of activation, being able to hear it, it won't work on non-users, including the princes. Please find a small animal target for Little Eye. This is Kurapika's ability, I'm guessing, spitting out this information. Please find a small animal target for Little Eye. Emperor Time will be forced to continue until the ability is activated and I am dismissed. Oh, and the longer that we leave Emperor Time activated, that takes its toll on Kurapika, correct? Unless he's figured out some way to, stop it ruining him so much. Because that's a ballsy move to activate Emperor Time with the state of what we're currently dealing with. People just dropping one by one and you needing to stand guard. Kurapika can't go take a nap for a couple days because everybody's going to be dead. While Emperor Time is on, I know, stand by. What was he about to say there? Roger. Bill, he should be fine now, but tie S to a chair. After I talked to that big plushy-like thing, a smaller version kept pestering me. Got a minute? Let me know when you're free. Not even Curtin could see it. I told it off numerous times, but it wouldn't go away. So now I'm free. What do you want? All of a sudden, I couldn't control my body, and then... Oh, damn. Is this the, not the Royal Guards, the Royal Army coming in to get rid of more dead bodies. Hand over the suspect. The Khakin army will take him in for questioning. Well, I mean, he did. He was the one that did the kill. Well, not all the killing, but at least the killing that we saw. Kurapika. What happened to my ability? Oh. So this is the thing. Did he just try, like, what would make him ask that question, what happened to my ability? Does he feel weaker? Does he feel like he's missing his nen? Did he try to, he knew he was going to be taken away, so did he try to, you know, leave a little bit of his nen ability behind, try to find an insect so he could still maybe, you know, or an animal and see what's going on? It's still inside this. You can keep it. I wish I could. But it will automatically return to you after one use. So he cannot use his ability. I see. I'll give you more of the rules. I can only control creatures of hamster size or smaller. I get information it sees and hears even from far away. Flies and mosquitoes are inconspicuous, but they often get eaten or die from bug spray. Be careful, you only get one chance to capture a creature. I sometimes fail to capture the really fast ones. What do you mean, one chance? Because, like, once they run away, you're not going to be able to, you know, get them sitting still again? Or once you fail, the ball comes back to you? Or how does that work? And then here, what Kurapika is saying, it'll return to you after one use. If I'm in the middle of a battle, and I pull this off, I'm Kurapika. I have your ability. Why am I going to use it and give it back to you? What if I want to sit on it for an hour? Half a day, forever. Why would I give you your ability back, especially if you're somebody I'm in a fight with? I'm just not going to use it so that you don't get said ability back. You know, if I hit Krollo with it, I'm not going to give you the ability to use that book, you know? I don't know. There's no way Kurapika could just sit on somebody's ability for days or weeks at a time. There's got to be something to where it'll just go back if not used. And then here's the thing. He says he can control like flies and mosquitoes and get information here. Is he manipulating them to go to certain places, or is he just kind of basically, is he just like a fly on the wall of a fly that he's controlling? The fly's going on about his business, it's eating, it's doing whatever, but if it happens to be in a room where something's going on, he can see and hear through its eyes and ears. Or if can he make the fly or mosquito go somewhere specifically, see what it's seeing, and relay that information? I wonder if it's like a real-time thing, like a security camera, like he's looking through, like, does it get channeled back into his head? I mean, clearly it must. Like, is it simultaneous information being transferred between two? I get information it sees in here. It's like a shadow clone. Like, my shadow clone's over here doing something. I don't need to actively be over there, but as it's doing its thing, I'm getting relayed that information. I wonder. Use it well. I hope you catch the culprit. We can't take it anymore. We don't care if we're locked up or exiled. Please let us quit. Are these little, like handmaidens? Maids and stuff for the wobble? Still only 2 hours since our departure. From 11 guards, we're down to 2. Damn, Kurapika and Bill, 11. So I'm trying to think. We got, the guy that originally died. Which took us down to 10, the one we found all sucked up. Then would we get rid of 4? That we found in that hallway, bedroom, locker room, meat locker? 1 just got taken away. And the one that got taken away killed 3. 3. Yeah, so it's just these 2. We were in the middle of a conversation. Are the other 2 methods of escape possible without Curtin? Yes, but one requires Periston's help and will be difficult. The other requires Beyond's help and is even more difficult. Okay, so Periston and Beyond have means of escaping the ship. That Periston could probably use whenever he wants. Beyond could use whenever he wants. But is he saying it's difficult because it's difficult to get a hold of them and get them to agree to help us? Or even the methods that Periston and Beyond have for escaping are difficult in themselves? Are you sure we don't need to escort Prince Momo's? Do I have to keep repeating myself? 6 guards are enough. He's the one who's scared. I want to make him feel safe. Protecting Mariam is more important. Come on. She can hear you. But our contract is with Prince Momo's. It's fine. I mean it for Little Mar. I'll still pay you. You want us to go as well? Yes, Momozu, you can take care of yourself, right, honey? Yes, mother, don't worry about me. Oh, does she have 2 princes lined up? Is this the mom here and she's got a older daughter and a young son? Someone's about to die here, aren't we? You may relax in the other room. I'll be fine. That's kind of you, but this is our job. Please don't mind us. Poor mother, poor Miriam. All right, thank you. Oh, shit. Is that her Nen Beast? Like, just... She doesn't even know it's sitting there. Well, again, I don't know if she's aware of it. Those who aren't fit to be king are so overcome by fear. I wonder why. I feel so tired today. Oh, I mean, if you knew what was behind you. The meals for the prince. Guess we have to make them. Dude, wow. I have a chef's license. That's, I mean, look at the size of this, like, possessed mouse. Prince Hulkenberg, it's time to retire. If you'll excuse me, I look forward to the next dinner. Prince Hulkenberg, I just want to say hello to father. Oh Lord, what's this conversation going to be like? Sorry, my son wants a private discussion. We shall talk about the investment a little later. What's the matter? I wish to withdraw from the succession battle. I mean, you're kind of already in it. Can you just... Is there a way to be like, hey, I don't want it? Like, can I just announce it? I don't want to be a part of the succession battle. I have no plans to become king. I don't want to become king. Then will other Nen Beast and the other princes, like, not come after me? Can I just be left alone? Can I be released from the ship? Like, can I go about my business? Like, I'll renounce my name and titles. Just, like, let me go on about my day. Oh, shit. Look at his Nen Beast. I participated in the ceremony so you'd save face. I don't desire a bloody throne. That Nen Beast is pretty dope, but like, again, is he aware that this thing is just like perched on his shoulders? Ho ho ho. As you wish. Don't answer the phone. It's my editor. Quick, what's your favorite J-pop group? I don't know what that means. Okay. So we had a lot go on there. As far as just pretty much the abilities. I don't think there's anything we really need to scroll back through. It's just about Kurapika kind of adding an ability and, you know, it's just like the whole Crollo thing over again. What are the specifics, you know, the not the characteristics, but the details of it. Did I just take your entire Nen? Are you just going to be in a Zetsu state until I use this ability? Could you still use other abilities? I don't know, like if I take Hisoka's Texture Surprise, can he still use his Bungee Gum and Elastic Love and still do all these other kind of things? Or is he just completely just out there pretty much pre-Hunter exam, no idea what Nen is, how to use it, no explanation? And how long can I hold on that to? Because Kurapika said you'll get it back when I use it. I only get to use it one time and then you'll get your ability back. Could I decide to never use it? Could I wait a month, a week, a couple of days? If I'm in the middle of a fight with you and I take it, I'm clearly not going to use it if it's your best ability or even an ability in general. I'm going to leave you handicapped. I'm sure you guys will clarify that. And then adding an ability. Well, I guess because I was getting confused when I guess Kurapika's teacher was talking about leave some abilities open. I thought maybe we could stack up like 50 different abilities on different fingers and just like spit out whatever we want, but it looks like that finger is specifically used to add an ability when it would be needed. And it's specifically to take another person's ability, correct? It's not like Kurapika's like, I don't punch hard enough. I wish I had an enhancer ability. Oh, that's why I have that open finger. Let me, think of, okay, I need to hit harder. He would physically need to get that to use that. He can't just stack on abilities because he doesn't. Or maybe Emperor Time allows him to do some type of things. I'm not quite sure, but I mean, it's basically, he's not far off from what Crollo's doing. Granted, he only gets one-time use out of it, but that might be like all you need. Imagine getting like Netero's type ability, or Gon's like rock paper scissors. Imagine getting that. Hitting somebody with one of those one good time might be all you need. You only might need to get the one use out of it. That's pretty. That's some pretty serious stuff. And it's something that's not even being activated by Emperor Time. This is just a regular, ability. You only get one use, and then we kind of talked about what the guy's able to do with his ability is he's emitting it, and then he's, capturing insects, small animals, those type of things. Is he then manipulating it from there? Like, I want to listen to a conversation that's going on in that room. What if the insect or the animal never goes in that room? I need to manipulate it to go into that room. Then I can kind of, but then like, how does it work? Is he kind of like on some like Charles Xavier, like eyes rolled back in his head, controlling things? Because how does he, like, if I wanted to sit down, like he's on the ship right now. What if all the bodyguards needed to be present? We've got an important dinner. We need everybody in the meeting. Everybody come on. So we've all got to go. But I'm listening. I want to listen into a conversation. Like, how am I able to focus on this important security detailed meeting and listen in on this conversation at the same time? Can I just manipulate the insect to go in there, leave it, do what I need to do, finish what I need to do, go back, and then call the insect back, and then I get that? Or is it going on simultaneously in his mind at the same? I don't know. It seems like a lot. I don't know the specifics on that. Is if to where it's basically like somebody's going to be talking and listening inside his own head while he's trying to talk and listen at the same time. It's not like he's doing a mind transfer jutsu like Ino or somebody from Naruto, where he's like going to sleep. Maybe he is. I don't know. Like, he's going to sleep mode and living, his conscious is actually living in these small animals. Or if he can just conduct about his business and be inside the small animals at the same time. I'm not quite sure. And then we got, Bill was talking about how Pariston has a way of leaving the ship, but it's difficult. And Beyond has a way of leaving the ship, but it's even more difficult. Meaning, Pariston and Beyond have already kind of let it be known to some that, like, hey, if you need to get off, I have a way of getting off. I'm not quite sure how that's going to play out or fall into that ability. And then the ability to transform into vehicles. That is literally the blueprint, same exact ability that we saw from Kurapika's bodyguard, correct? Except I think she could only transport one person at a time, and to fuel the vehicles and things that she was Optimus priming into, the user had to use their own Nen. And that's pretty much the same explanation we got here. It had to be, the vehicles and things had to be powered by other people's Nen, but it looks like the person that died, I don't remember which one Curtin was, but it said he could carry up to 5 passengers. I think the old lady could only carry 1 at a time, if I remember correctly. But yeah, I think that's about it. And then here at the ending, our man saying, I don't want to be in this. What? And like, I don't think this is going to go down this easily, where the king's like, all right, if you want off, hey guys, let him off the ship. And again, I don't know if I just like publicly announce, hey guys, I want nothing to do with this succession battle. I don't want to become king. Y'all have at it. Will people just leave me alone? Are they still going to take me out because they don't believe me? Can I just like get off the ship? I don't think it's going to be that simple. We'll have to kind of see how it plays out. He went to speak with his father. He's just got this thing perched. It looks like a just overgrown, like steroided out owl with horns and some like centaur. I don't know. It looks pretty dope. I think that's the best one we've seen. And we've got the girl. And then I don't know what's happening here when she's talking about those who aren't fit to be king are so overcome by fear. Is that what she's talking about? Poor mom, that's kind of you, but this is our job. Poor mother, poor Mariam. And she's like, I wonder why I feel so tired. So clearly she's not even aware of it. She is not aware of it at all. But I think it's acting on her, her stress, her impulses. She knows what's going on, the succession battle, so her emotions are probably running high. But yeah, we'll kind of leave it there and see how it plays out. Patreon members, you guys should get this maybe around midnight on the 12th / 1 a.m. And we'll keep it going from there. And then you guys let me know if this is a good website, if these translations seem accurate, and what I need going forward. And yeah, hopefully we can get this to 100 likes, and the next week we can have 2 episodes. So I appreciate it. Like, share, favorite, subscribe, and as always,